Hello everybody, welcome to the third tutorial in game development with MonoGame. In this video we're going to set up our project ready for the next video, and we're also going to go into a few of the details about the kind of things that we're going to be expecting to do. So I guess to start off we're going to set up a project. Alright, so first things first, we want to open up Visual Studio. So once Visual Studio is up and running, you can click Create New Project here. I'll wait for the project to populate. Here we go. So if you followed the installation instructions correctly last lesson, you should be able to see all these different MonoGame project options. And the one we're going to go for today is the MonoGame cross-platform desktop application. So click on that one. Next. And this is where you just insert your project name and so on. So let's just go with the suggestion, which is my first roguelike. It doesn't matter what you put here, but for consistency's sake, you probably want to just, I guess, go with my project name, unless you're planning on applying what you learn in these tutorials to your own game. But other than that, yep, just go ahead with that project name. Solution name is fine for now, I suppose. And then, yep, press create. And it'll get everything set up for you. What was that? Crazy stuff there. Alright, so, oh, but my license is expiring. Ignore this. Right, so once that's all loaded up, you should have on the right here your Solution Explorer, which includes your project and a bunch of files that have been generated. So I guess the most important one is Game 1. This is where MonoGame creates all the things that it needs to work. The second most important one is obviously program.cs. This is the startup of your program, so you can see here that it's using Game 1 and running it. So yeah, similar to other programming languages, C# has a main method. So when you first start up a project, it goes straight up to main and does whatever's in it and then exits. So this is just running the game here. Now I promised myself that this would not be a video of teaching how to program or use MonoGame. This is just solely for setting up a project, which might be a little bit disappointing for you. But I did want to go into a few of the details. Okay, so I guess I've got three main questions for everyone that's watching this video. Obviously, if there's already a video ahead of this one, then these questions will probably no longer apply. But for the sake of people who are currently watching, what do you want to cover? What do you want me to cover in these tutorials? Do you want me to go through advanced programming, or would you rather me start from the basics? When I say basics, I mean, obviously, I expect you to know how to write a basic program. So if you've ever done anything with WinForms and you have a general understanding of C#, then this is probably a good place to start. If you don't, then I would recommend C# tutorials rather than MonoGame tutorial, because I'd rather build on that knowledge. Okay, the second question is, do you want to apply industry practices to how we build our games? So when it comes to stuff like unit testing, dependency injection, these are things that are used in industry professionally, and if you ever wanted to go ahead and get a job in programming as a profession, then these would be beneficial to know. And final question is, what is your current programming level? So from basic to intermediate to advanced, how would you rate yourself, just so I can get a general idea of what kind of audience I'm dealing with. And yep, I know it's been a small video, but that's kind of the gist of it. For all those questions, please leave your comments below. I'll be going through them over the next week. And as soon as I've reached a sufficient number of replies, and I think I'll be starting up the tutorials for real. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.